I'm Alex Williams, I'm 28 and I'm a professional golf caddy. Caddying for an English girl called Mimi Rhodes. I have high expectations. I think she has high expectations of herself. She's accomplished quite a successful amateur career. But yeah, I have fairly high expectations. On a practice day, you kind of look for as many options, like alternatives off a tee. Sometimes in a practice round you may play more aggressive, because you can always kind of pull back, and that sounds terrible. You can always
You're terrible at this.
Yeah, I was good when I sat down. I was good sitting down on the couch.
You just see where you want to be in the fairway, where the best spot to hit into the green is, and then it's kind of just looking at the different slopes on the green and seeing where the easiest putt is and where the easiest like placed up and down is if you miss the green. And yeah, just like look at the spots where you don't want to be. Dude, you've got to be 100% every day. If you're not there 100%, then your brain's not going to be working. And in practice rounds, like, you've got to be engaged the whole time and see everything. So I'd just say, like, yeah, 100%.
Not that far right.
What? You told me right of her ball.
Yeah. That
was right of her ball.
Yeah. I mean, that was also a lot further right.
Oh, well, I thought her ball was the short one. That's why I was like, isn't that like gonna go off the green? Silly Billy. Just hoping for a good round tomorrow and ease the nerves. Then I can just be chill. 5 or 6 under. Start the tournament out. Yeah, and then just chill. But there's great chat here, so you can just distract me from any nerves that are happening, can't you?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes before first rounds, I don't know why, but I'll sleep terribly. Maybe it's just a fear of missing the tee time and not knowing if you've made it or not.
Getting a bit nervous, Alex. Do you get a bit nervous?
I don't get nervous.
A bit anxious?
Get a bit nervous, a bit shaky. Just keep it nice and chill. Just the excitement to want to get out on the golf course. It's a challenge. One, because you don't know someone's personality. And that is probably the biggest thing I would say when it comes to golf, like caddy player partnerships. Yes, you have to know what you're doing on the golf course, but the biggest thing is you're spending a lot of time with these people. So overall, you need to like get on with them, try and feel out their personality quite quickly, whether it's something you have to adapt to or it comes naturally. And then you have to just kind of build up some sort of rapport with them. Like, you have to get on. If you don't get on, it's going to be it's going to be a struggle. Somebody hold anything?
Okay, Alex, good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck, mate. Enjoy.
For a player to do well, it means you do well. So I think that you have to have some like emotional connection to the person, and you've normally built up a friendship with them. And even though it is business, there is still that human nature of this person's gone through something they've not done well, or they've just missed out, and it hurts. It hurts. Yeah, sharp. Soft. Stay there. Sit.
Yeah, a bit relieved, honestly. A few holes were tough out there, but we saved some good holes. yeah, I need to work on my driver. But putting was good.
Yeah, putting was very good.
Putts, which is a plus for me. So yeah.
Yeah, thought overall played pretty well. A couple of putts were very close to dropping, and then overall, yeah, a couple of wayward tee shots, but you kind of took your medicine.
You don't have to say it like that.
took your medicine, kind of got it back in play.
Yeah.
Made a good couple of pars, and actually a good bogey.
Yeah, got to admit that bogey was good.
Kept the momentum going.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go. I'm hungry.
For a second I thought I could come off, but it's not. It's just I can't feel it. Where's this ray of sunshine? Huh? Yeah, confident. Different golf course. I mean, even when we turned up yesterday to hit golf balls, she was like, wow. She's like, I've got the whole world like in front of me, basically. So yeah, confident. I think she's kind of, once you get the first day out the way, she'll come back into her own element and come back into herself a little bit more. So yeah, looking forward to today. We'll see what happens.
Have you noticed about my outfit?
Yeah, I know. Said that to Thomas this morning. The skirt I said was vibrant.
Yeah, birthday sprinkles. It literally is Groundhog Day here. Every day they have all the same on them, see the same people, do the same thing.
It's deep.
What?
$260. Yeah, no, that's what I was getting. I've got $260 flag.
At the horse thing.
I mean, you can go further up than that because it all comes down.
At the...
I was going to say right edge of the clubhouse, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. My dad doesn't get to see me play that often, and my mum's always there supporting me, so she watches me play every day. So yeah, it's just nice to have their support, because yeah, it's one of the most important events of the year, make or break. So yeah, it's just nice that they're going to be proud of me, whatever the outcome is.
She needs to just calm down, just tell her.
Just stay patient.
He's got 30 and 18 and one under's a great player. Just do it best out.
We just seemed to get a load of random, like, it was too long for a pitching wedge, so it was like a really soft, kind of crappy 9 that you had to try and hit.
Driver wasn't as bad as yesterday. Yeah, hit most fairways, and yeah, I didn't miss many greens either. Set myself up pretty nicely for some birdies. The putts just didn't drop, but stay strong.
So did you think it went today, Alex?
Yeah, I thought it was a solid round. There was a lot of putts, a few lip outs. Gave herself a lot of chances, but unfortunately they just didn't drop.
I think we felt more comfortable with each other, didn't we?
Yeah.
A motto.
Have fun.
No. Everyone says that. What's up with that? No one has fun on the golf course. I'm kidding. Go low, you know. You've got to do them. Birdies all around. Let's fucking go.
So I got into caddying through a member at the golf club I was a member at. They just said to me one day, look, we've got this senior tour event coming up and we basically need someone to help out. And I picked the name of an English guy who was called Barry Lane, and we had a pretty successful event. He won it, which was kind of an eye-opener into how life could be. And yeah, fast forward a few years' time after meeting the right people, I've now been doing this job for 4.5 years full time. Yeah, I think we've got a good relationship. First few days we were kind of like testing each other's like patience, I guess, seeing like what pushes each other's buttons. Now I think the level of banter's good. Jokes, as bad as they are, seem to be working. So yeah, I think it's, as time's gone on, I think it's getting stronger. Yeah, feeling very confident. I think if we can hit fairways, give ourselves a lot of opportunities and a lot of parts, then we should be on for a low one. Joke or a riddle?
Shut up! I'm pissed off.
Yeah, I know, you hit a good shot though. It's just very unlucky that it just kicked on a little bit too far.
I knew it was.
It's a good swing.
Top spin.
Just crazy, like we're back into breeze as well.
Oh, sake. Okay.
Good now?
Yeah.
What'd you get if you eat Christmas decorations?
I don't want a riddle.
It's not a joke. What do you get if you eat Christmas decorations?
Like one of the balls.
No, something you hang on a tree though.
Yeah, you hang balls on the tree.
Yeah, but it's not balls.
Yeah, it is.
It's not tinsel or something.
Oh, tinsel items.
Yeah. Go.
It was good. Started off a bit rocky, but once the putts started dropping, we started having a lot of fun. Got four birdies, which was my goal of the day, which is good. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it went well today. Like Mimi's already said, it started off a little bit shaky. What? Started off a little bit shaky, but then once we kind of settled down, a few putts dropped, kind of got a bit more patient, I think. Realised we didn't have to kind of go for everything, and then yeah, hit some really good shots. It's a really solid round.
Thank you.
Well, I walked back from the locker and put in sunscreen on.
You're sweating.
No, it's just sunscreen.
Nerves are getting to you already. The vibe today. Fuck shit up. Fly up that leaderboard. Better rhythm, tiger paws.
Oh my god, you're so cute. What's your name? Vanilla? Vanilla. Vanilla. Vanilla.
Oh my god.
What you doing, Vanilla?
She's scary, isn't she?
No, it's a girl, actually.
Yeah, it's a girl.
Good girl, Vanilla. Vanilla.
No, yesterday at Royal, you settled yourself, had kind of I thought it was unrushed, like a little takeaway, resettled yourself and then pulled the trigger. I felt like you kind of were a little bit like, and then hit it.
What am I now?
No, that was it. Yesterday you were like kind of reshuffle, then hit it. Today you kind of like, and then hit it. On the golf course, I would definitely say I am hopefully one of the more calming influences that people will see. When it comes to the golf course, I like to think I'm pretty locked in. Whether it's something great happens, fist bump, well done, subtle, something bad happens. Inside you may be like, it's a shame, but you can't show that. Try and get their mind off golf. It's always a lot harder if you don't know someone like that well. It's not easy, because at the end of the day, you don't want to say anything that could make it worse, but also sometimes making someone a little uncomfortable and then challenges themselves. It kind of makes them just think and kind of reevaluate.
I can't.
You need to, come on. You can.
Just this fucking course is pissing me off. It's so easy.
Yeah, but sometimes that's the issue. You're giving yourself such high expectations.
I'm not what the leaderboard is.
So?
Pleasure. Thank you. Yeah.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's easier than a hug.
Thank you.
One more day. You grinded well today.
Yeah, today it was tough to move past some of the holes, but we got there in the end, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, I'd say it was a grind. There's a few unlucky shots, but overall, kind of the way you fought back and picked up a few birdies and stuff down the stretch was good. I really had to have a chat with her on 16. After like she'd hit a bad drive, bad second shot, but got so lucky to avoid the bunker.
Yes.
And then she's like, "Oh, I've hit a shit shot." I'm like, "Look, it's gonna roll out. You'll be fine."
Yeah. And then got a
And I said to her, I was
She's
like,
putting yourself under too much pressure. I don't know how you toned it down for tomorrow, Alex, but...
She said to me, she's like, "Well, how can I not be stressed when I look at the leaderboard?" And I said, "Yeah, but I said that's not like you. At the end of the day, all you can do is control your golf."
Exactly.
And I said to her walking up to the green, I said, "Look, without like, pardon my French, said you need to chill the fuck out." And I said, "I know it's not easy, because I've been there and I've dealt with people." I said, "But the more and more pressure you put on yourself, especially on par fives."
I said to her this morning, I said, you've got to just shoot level 1 under and you're fine. And she's like, no, I'm going to do 8 under because that's what she'd accused me. I said to her, you just got to do level.
And like she said to me, she's like, "This course is so easy." I said, "Look, that's like the issue. You've shot great rounds around Royal because you've respected the course. You've plotted your way, not like you've accepted sometimes a par's good, a bogey around Royal's not terrible. You've come here thinking I'm going to shoot 7, 8 under. Yes, it sets up very well to you, but obviously you still have to do it. And I think that's the thing. She still pushes. But I think like I've got a few ideas about tomorrow.
You've got to stop your head. You're putting so much pressure on yourself on every par 5. You look at people's scores, they're not necessarily birdieing the par 5s either, it's the other ones.
I almost think.
And 1 under is a great round. Yeah, not for this course. It is, Mimi. It is. It's not all the same people.
It's not playing as easy as it has done.
It is. The wind came out for you guys, you know. Right, are you going to be an hour or less?
Probably less.
Right, I'll just tell Dad to have a little.
I'm just going to hit some balls and do a few putts.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, because I know, because you hit a lot of fucking good putts. But there is a couple that you made some great putts coming back today, but you did give yourself a lot of 4, 5, 6 footers. And that's what we got to kind of work on. I think you should read it first with your feet. Like, and the only reason I say that is because there's been a lot of people that I've seen, PGA, LPGA players, that is the process. Because the thing is, otherwise, if you look at this and think, oh, it's uphill, you then read it and think, okay, yeah, this is right to left. The last thing in your head is right to left, and then you just hit the putt.
Yeah.
With this, your line can be, doesn't matter if your line's off a couple of inches, this thing, the difference between 1 foot and 4 foot is huge. Yeah. And I'm not doing this to make you feel stupid or anything. I genuinely think, for how good you read greens, our main thing is to stop giving you all these length putts back. Right, that one up there. I'm trying. I genuinely think she's getting it. Just take every shot, every hole as it comes. Don't think too far ahead. Don't give ourselves too high of an expectation.
And don't give yourself stressful par putts back.
Yeah.
So let's fucking go.
A caddy will always feel the nerves. So there'll be a little bit of nerves from me as well. We won't show that to her at all. We're 20th at the moment, -6. If we shoot 3 under tomorrow, I believe we'll make it. Anything better will be amazing. We just got to take every hole, every shot, one by one, and just try and get the job done. She has the talent for it, and I really hope we do it tomorrow.
Well, I think I just got my Ladies European Tour card for 2025. Yeah, it was really stressful, so I'm honestly just relieved.
I'd say I'm 11 now.
Oh, you don't look it.
Yeah, so I'm
Look very chill.
I'm nervous. Well, not nervous.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was,
like 100
I'm just
times.
drained.
Yeah, I'm 100 unhappy. Yeah. Glass, see to the empty glass.
What?
You look drunk.
It's not bad actually. I'll give you that one. That's a good one.